If I could change my name, I'd change it to Salidi. Ryan, don't ever touch that mic off him out again. She phlegmed into it. Are they working? Did you check? We are live. Oh, no. Did you get her phlegming into the mic? Did you actually? I'm a Fleming Jacob.
No,
Flemma.
No, we started wrong.
Flemma Jacob. Are you off all tilt now?
I'm off kilter. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
Come here, what are you singing?
I actually don't have a song prepared.
Oh, you! Why do you even come to this?
I don't know. What's that? Hello, my love.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for this, yeah.
I've been searching for someone
like you
for all my life. No, that's not supposed to.
No, you are a terrible singer.
Oh, God.
Welcome back to episode, unlucky for some.
We skip it?
13. Yeah, turn off the mics.
Organised chaos.
Hello to all our organisers.
It's very bright in here. Is it always this
our
bright?
Our organ donors.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
Are you?
Yeah. He's going to open and close that door 14 times now when he comes back in and I'm going to absolutely freak. Anyways, yeah, welcome. We're back again to talk all things politics, religion and oil. Three things that...
Say three again.
Three. No, because I try not to say tree, you know.
Oh.
So three. You have to roll the R.
Just...
Roll the R. Roll the thee.
No, say it with me. Three. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Anyways,
how was your week?
Shite, how was yours? I know. It hasn't been a week since my last confession, Father.
Has
been?
I don't know.
Probably roughly a week.
We were Willy Wednesdays last week.
What were we? Oh, Willy Wednesdays, yeah.
So we're
Titty
Tuesdays now.
It is Tuesday. Yeah, grand. What the fuck's the story with this weather though?
Indian summer.
I'm not able.
Is it more humid over here than it was in Portugal?
Yeah, it just hits different.
You were just hot and sweaty over there the whole time.
No, but it just hits different when you have fucking layers on you because you're expecting the Beast from the East.
Yeah.
Fucking 2.0.
You're rocking around in a fucking linen blazer.
No,
I wonder why you're sweating.
But like, I do not see like the outside from 7:30 to 6 o'clock.
No.
I opened up the shutter in work and the sun absolutely cutting the trees. Like
splitting the stones.
Couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? I was in a big black blazer. Delivery man was like, it's a gorgeous day out here. I was like, so it is.
So it is, you stinking whore, but on some deodorant.
I was sweating balls.
Terrible stinking.
But yeah, I'm not built for this fucking weather. I was trying to get ready there, like put a bit of makeup. It's just like putting on, I don't know. It's like trying to
you look
paint
a bit like
sand.
A slug tonight, all right.
And the hair, just everything.
Looking very sexy tonight.
Thanks very much. Thanks, hon.
Did you brush your teeth?
Stop now.
No, you didn't. They're felty.
I always like. I actually think I'm brushing. Not too much, like I don't overbrush because I know how dangerous
we're
that
getting
is.
into this, are we?
Yeah. No, but you know what's happening?
What?
You know, like...
Are your gums receding?
Not that. Like, you know, there's a certain way you're supposed to brush. You're not supposed to brush like up and down. Because when you brush...
circles.
Well, you're supposed to actually just brush down.
No, I was speaking to a dental hygienist recently.
I was at the dental hygienist recently.
Well, your one's fucking lying.
Anyone I've ever been to...
I can see those gums receding.
No, I've one that I feel... I think they've pointed out before. I can just feel... Like, you know where your tooth kind of curves in? The gum is just there, and I feel like that's going to be a nerve issue.
Oh.
Now, I have like a deathly fear of sensitive teeth. Like, I want to get my teeth bleached. Always have. I always wanted like them, like Ross from Friends.
Pearly whites.
But I'm just absolutely terrified of sensitivity.
Yeah.
Because you know when you get like the odd bit of sensitivity.
Have you ever whitened your teeth?
I've used strips, like just shop bought strips from the States.
Yeah.
And
did they not make your teeth really sensitive?
I like, you know, they're like sticky strips. When I remember, I haven't used them in a while now because I'm out with them. Like they were a couple of years ago. I remember pulling them off. It's kind of like a gel sellotape nearly.
Yeah.
I remember pulling them off once or twice and getting like a bit of a shudder,
shooting pain,
and like, but no, I wouldn't have an issue with sensitive teeth. But it's like one of my major fears. Like, it's the worst feeling.
I don't have
it?
sensitive teeth either, and I had braces a few years back, and I got that teeth whitening kit in the dentist, which was like, let's say, 300 quid.
Was it molds and like?
So it was, I have a retainer that I have to wear every night so my teeth don't go back.
You're obviously not wearing anymore, you know.
Well, I don't want, like, I have to wear it every night so they don't end up like yours. 21. But yeah, I started, your mum was like, just put it into your retainer at night time and sleep with it. No, I'm not messing. I woke up in the middle of the night, shooting pains.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
Through my gums and my teeth. I've never felt anything like it. And the retainer was out of my mouth and thrown down the side of my bed because obviously there was so much pain during the night.
Yeah.
Oh, lads, I couldn't do it.
That's my fear.
So what I did was, because I was talking to your man on the reception, and he was like, some people can't hack that all night.
Hey,
whitening.
you guys. It's like a little person.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, he couldn't hack that all night pain either. So, like, I used to put it on. He used to say, like, after you brush your teeth in the evening, put it on for 2 hours and then brush your teeth again. But great if you're going to the gym or something when your body is distracted, when your mind is distracted.
Yeah,
like I went out one day, I put them in when I was cutting the grass.
Yeah,
because
you
like,
notice.
You're like,
but when you're lying there and all
when
you're thinking about,
lying there,
yeah,
and all you can feel is them shooting pains. And like, you know me, I'm a lover of ice cream. I can't deal. Like, I can't afford.
You can't
to
afford.
Get sensitive
No,
teeth.
you can't.
Like, if I'm sitting here and I'm looking for a snack, I'll have some ice. Like, I'll eat
ice cream, slush puppies, ice pop, anything
icy,
cold and icy you're mad about.
Love it. Even though I'm a very cold person, so it's slightly strange, but love anything icy, so I can't afford to be getting sensitive too.
But this is what I wonder, like, you see all these fucking Instagram huns and anyone, celebs or anything, and they have gorgeous.
They're probably veneers though.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are probably veneers.
Yeah, they just
but even
slot them in
even
like
not
that.
even like
so they're not connected to your actual nerves.
Yeah, no. But like even other people, like they have their actual natural teeth and they've gorgeous. They just
grin and bear.
No, see, I die.
Some people probably have thicker enamels. Though,
that's what I mean. Some people
know.
maybe might not suffer with sensitivity, and that's maybe. But see, the worry is you can't trial and test. Like you're all in or you're not.
Well, no, you can build the enamel back up, or you can get like Sensodyne and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried it. Supposedly Sensodyne toothpaste is very good. Leading up to whitening.
Right, okay. I'm a Colgate girl. Always have been, always will be. Not saying always will be. I would, if it was like going to help sensitivity, I would definitely.
You would change.
Like we
talking.
We
scour.
Honestly do. We genuinely forget the mics are here, don't we?
Honest
like
to
when
God.
people say it, like people think we say it being like, oh, like you forget the mics in front of you. Clearly, if you've listened to the last 5 minutes of that absolute babble,
no, I'd say
believe.
people are delighted to hear about my teeth being sensitive with the ice cream. I know, and I'd say people are delighted to hear that your teeth are looking clean today because it's not usual.
Teeth are always clean. No, do you know what I'm very bad at? Now we're going to get off the teeth subject.
What?
I need to improve my flossing game. I'm a poor flosser.
Are you?
Yeah. I need to up that. But no, very important to brush your teeth, folks. Kids, very important. Oral hygiene is extremely important. And make sure you're brushing your tongue.
You make sure you're blushing your tongue, bitch. I know a girl who didn't shift her ex-fella for the last year because he's such bad dental hygiene.
I was going to ask you who, but better not. You probably wouldn't divulge anyways.
It was Amy Donnelly. She's going to slap the head of me now. Next time she sees me, I'm only messing. Disclaimer, it wasn't Amy Donnelly.
But how was your week?
Oh, I had a gorgeous week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, never guessed where I went at the weekend.
Where'd you go?
Dowlands in Ballyshannon.
Guys, if no one's ever heard of Dowlands before, it's a pub in the deep dark depths of the Kildare countryside.
It's just
no,
so
I've seen your
happening.
Instagrams. It was
honestly
hopping.
It was like Electric Picnic.
No, honestly, it looked like Electric Picnic.
It was the best thing I've been at in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm delighted now.
Don't even know who the band were. Don't even know if they sang on key. Don't even care.
Yeah,
there was a live band outside in a marquee.
Like there was strobes and lights and everything, wasn't there?
Yeah, no, they went full out.
Yeah.
Full out.
No, they're doing it. I text Alex. They are doing it right out there. Like they're getting the crowd. They're getting the surrounding towns crowd. It's not just locals that are rocking up.
No.
It's people from Newbridge, Naas. You know, people that would have amenities near them.
Yeah.
They're doing it and they're doing it right. Whatever they're doing, they need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because we're here for it.
It's probably the good weather that helps them because
it is very weather. I haven't been there since you can drink inside.
So I have, but I haven't drank inside.
See, when it's weather like this, no one wants to drink inside. Everyone wants to be outside anyways.
Yeah.
And that's where it looked like the crack was.
Yeah.
But you did that anyways. And you've been working away.
Working flat out. Yeah. Oh, I was actually in the Irish Times today.
I was just about, that was supposed to be, that's my segment. Guys, we're among royalty. Mm-hmm. We're among Irish journalism royalty here.
They've been banging on my door for years.
Which is banging on your back door. Today being I know obviously guys, you're listening to it on Monday the 11th. this is the day that this podcast will go live. But today we
the
are...
11th is Saturday, by the way.
All right, whatever it is.
Monday unlucky for some, the 13th.
The Irish Times...
Comes out Monday... Episode 13 comes out Monday the 13th.
It's meant to be. Maybe this will be our best one yet. Doubtful.
Or maybe one of us will die.
Stop.
Please God.
God, to you. Tuesday the 7th of September, you made your Irish Times debut.
Yeah.
So tell, like, you kept this all very hush-hush. Like, was this a thing you'd done? Like, or been asked to do? Or like,
I
did
rang
you
the
know?
Irish Times and I was like, guys, I know you need to hear my voice. No, obviously not. So obviously I work for a big company, Peter Mark. They are renowned for their hairdressing training. Like, all over Europe, like all over the world, if you say you've trained for hairdressing in Peter Mark, you're going to get a job. Like, best training in Europe, hands down, and one of the best in the world.
Backs the brand.
I back the brand.
Yeah.
But I obviously trained and did an apprenticeship out of after the Leaving Cert, and obviously this week
today
is
CAO offers.
CAO offers today. Leaving Cert results were last Friday, so they wanted to do a segment on other options and other routes
Other
for
than college, and rightly so.
people other than college, and they rang Peter Mark HR and said, "Listen, we want to interview you about apprenticeships if you wouldn't mind," and my HR rang me and said, Evelyn, are you up for a little bit of an interview? And sure, without even thinking, I talk shite the whole time. So I said, yeah, send them on to me.
Yeah.
So a lovely lady called Shauna Bowers from the Irish Times rang me with great chats, great lols. And
did you just have like an open chat, or
yes.
Like I read the article today. You can find it in your local Irish Times newspaper.
Yeah.
Did you just have like a very flowy chat and she pieced together the bits, or was that you word for word?
Majority of it, a lot of it was me, but no, she pieced together a few bits. It was more of so free flowing conversation though. But
but you don't mind that. Like I've read very well.
Yeah. There was one bit that wasn't necessarily true, doing a bit of a Bicky TH, which was the training at the weekends. I'm like, what hairdresser has time to do training at the weekends? It was like you do exams or something at the weekends, and I was like,
was it like?
No,
I think it was like, it's very practical, hands-on, 5-day intensive work, and then you train and learn at the weekend.
Yeah,
which
and
was
I
incorrect.
Was like, no, honey,
when you do your it's 5 days work.
5 days work,
apprenticeship,
but you do your in-salon classes like
within that,
and then your exams. Once you've completed a certain amount of modules in classes, your
maybe it was
exams
just
are
a bit of mixed communication,
so
or
she. Yeah, misheard.
It's neither here nor there, really. Anyways, unless somebody was going for that exact job, like they'd need to know the actual ins and outs.
But like, she couldn't believe that I obviously did an apprenticeship, and now I'm like, I have a colour degree, and like I'm the manager of a salon. And she was like, it's great for people to
progression.
See that, it's great. And
I have one complaint.
What's that?
Why in this godly earth did you not plug the podcast?
I did. She didn't put it in.
Did you actually?
She goes, I listen tonight, and if it's good, I'll put it in. And obviously.
Didn't need it.
No, I didn't plug the podcast.
You should be like, I'm a manager now. I'm 10 years in the company, blah, blah, blah. And I've also actually launched my own
hairdressing podcast.
No, I've launched my own very super worldwide successful podcast. Well, with a little old friend of mine. In you come. And I would have came in from, stage right.
In the morning, he's got his drum release. No, didn't plug the podcast, but did plug the OnlyFans because
you need that money.
I gotta make that paper, bitch.
Yeah.
Do you know there was a documentary last night on OnlyFans on Virgin Media One?
I didn't see it. Did you watch it? No, I'll probably get it on the player anyways.
You get it on it on the player.
I am going to watch it because I was actually watching something else, which I'll bring up shortly.
Oh, I didn't watch it, but I heard today in work there was a bit of bit of crack about it, like you.
I think it's
earnings of 50 grand a year.
I think it's is it a series? Am I right in saying that?
Maybe.
And last night was the Irish Viking.
The
Irish
Irish Viking,
guy with the smolder and the heavy beard.
Yeah, I have a bit of inside info.
I never knew he was I did know he was Irish prior to this, but when I first found out he was Irish a couple of months ago, he was on Ireland A Arms.
He was one of the biggest male OnlyFans.
He's
Irish
big on TikTok
males.
as well.
Yeah, because. Yeah, he obviously plugs his OnlyFans subtly on TikTok because they don't allow that. Anything like that. Twitter is the only place you can have nudity on the social media sites.
And are they taking new applicants?
Yeah, always.
No, I actually have a Twitter.
Do you?
I said this before. I only use it for
Do you
AA
call
Road
it
Watch.
Titter?
No, I just use it for the AA Road Watch.
Oh,
see what the traffic's like in the mornings and evenings.
Sorry. But yeah, Mr. Irish Viking was one of the first Irish males to make it on Don't Close the Door 14 Times, Mr. Producer. Yeah, he was the first Irish male to make it big on OnlyFans. But the inside info was that his wife was a nurse, and because she seen how much money he was making, she backed the brand and left nursing and was making as much in 1 month as she was as a nurse for a whole year.
More power to her.
Yeah, she got the ditties done.
We all know nurses are underpaid
and overworked
and underappreciated.
Yeah,
not by the public but by the government.
Yeah, by the payments.
No, schemes. I think I won't get on to it. Actually, no, I'm not a nurse, and we know a few nurses.
Yeah,
but
they should be paid more.
It's crazy. See what they do.
Yeah,
it's actually crazy. Anyways, won't get into that. No, that's for neither me or you to say now.
Well, it is, but we just don't have the time. We've too much to talk about tonight.
No, we do. Too many pressing issues, OnlyFans to get onto.
But yeah, the wife started her OnlyFans and called it
Don't be plugging it for free now.
Girl or something. What was it called?
You getting royalties?
No. But then they joined one together and called it something else, like Irish Fifth Fam or something.
Really good with facts.
I don't know. Yeah, really good facts. You know me, always here for facts. Yeah. But I have a friend, not mention any names, that subscribed to the OnlyFans of the Irish Viking and was a huge fan until the wife came thundering in. She's all stuck at his dick now. And
stop!
Yeah.
No, stop it.
No, like full penetration. Yeah. Like he jips in her nose and everything.
Evan, I swear to God. Honestly, God, I want this to be a family podcast.
I'm sorry. But like, I'm just...
Like we said every single episode. No, and you promise you're going to tone it down.
I tried to say that nicely. I'm not jipping in anyone's face. It's not me. It's the Irish Viking. And he's making a pretty dollar for it. So.
But you're saying his subscriptions decreased.
I'm just saying that
this individual
who was a fan of the Irish Viking.
I'm gonna have one guess. No, I'm not. Once the camera stops rolling and the mic are off, I have one guess who subscribed. I guarantee you, I know who it is.
Yeah, Ryan Mac music. Imagine.
Big Irish Viking fan.
Look him up. But yeah, he got a bit disgusted because he's a male who likes other males, and he was disgusted that there was a woman up on his dick. Disgusted.
Absolutely fuming.
He's like, that jib should be in my mouth, not hers.
Stop saying jib, please.
What would you like to call it?
No,
semen.
Simon.
There's just Simon everywhere, all over her face.
Oh, the smell of Simon. No, stop.
Stop.
But yeah, did you watch the documentary?
No, just got loads of facts off
we had
other
a
people.
full 20-minute conversation. You haven't even watched it. But no, I won't watch it tomorrow evening because I can't.
Actually, what are you doing?
I'm busy tomorrow evening.
What are you doing tomorrow evening?
Going to play badminton.
Where?
None of your business. It is my business. No, I
can't believe this. Who?
I just got asked I want to join a badminton club and...
Fuck off. Who asked you?
Myself and the women.
Who's the women?
Myself, Caro, Orland, Roddy.
And what, you don't know my number?
Excuse me, I'm an all-Ireland badminton player.
Dirty, smelly knackers, the lot of yous.
Oh yeah, tell him.
No, you just tell me.
So we're going to K Leisure. We're booked in. It's only an hour slot. It's not an actual club.
It's not a club.
We're just starting light.
Yeah, but
I need to call into Newbridge.
Forward you on episode. I think it might have been 6 that I discussed that I was starting a badminton club.
Oh yeah, I remember us talking about badminton before, and I said I was trying to say badminton player, and I was like badmintoner.
And I'm an amazing badminton player. Is that why you didn't get invited? Because you think I'd be too much competition?
I'd say it's because I wasn't the inviter. I was the invitee. I'd say it's because it's a 2-man or a 4-man game. And there's 4 of us. So, no, do you know what? I'll go. I'll test the waters tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow evening. I think it's an hour. I think you just rent the court or whatever. But I'll test it out and I'll let you know. And if it's a go, we'll
have a live podcast from the badminton
courts. No, we won't do that yet. We'll stick it in. We'll stick another hour in, and we'll get something going.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I just really hope you don't go over your ankle tomorrow.
No, I'm not worried about the ankles. It's the knee I'm worried about now.
I hope you don't burst the knee.
It's still. I won't tell you live on, but still have major issues.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is there any semen in it? Simon?
No, not
Maybe
yet.
That's what it needs.
No, not the knee, lads. No, very, very
stiff.
No, it's just deterioration. Really, definitely fucking broken bone or ligaments or something. No doubt about it.
Don't need it.
But anyways, yeah, that's why I can't watch it tomorrow evening. the Viking thing, the OnlyFans thing, but I will make sure to watch it possibly on Thursday, and I will have a full rundown.
You'll have more facts and figures than I did.
Yeah, I actually have. That leaves me. I'll just do one little Bicky bits.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't watch it yesterday evening was because I watched something else, and I feel like this would be a bit of you.
Oh.
It wasn't in the end. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was still worth the watch. So, have you ever heard of a theme park? Well, it used to be a theme park called Action Park.
No.
In the States.
No.
So,
sounds like a bit of me already.
HBO film about one of the most dangerous amusement parks in the world is on Irish TV tonight. Now, this was yesterday. So it has Rotten Tomatoes score of 96%, and the documentary is an absolute must watch. So I'm just saying. So basically, I won't
Did you
read
write
through.
these notes for yourself?
No,
or is
I'm
this
reading
an
the
actual
reading thing,
article? Okay.
So
I was like, they're very well written, Bicky.
Yeah, honest to God. It's a feature-length documentary, so it's like an hour and 20 minutes long, called Class Action Park. So that was the name that, you know, lawyers over in the States gave it. It was a kind of water park / theme park back in the kind of 80s, like for about, I think, about 10 or 12 years. It was based in New Jersey, and it was a bit of an 80s legend, allowing teenagers pretty much to entire freedom of the park to ride the insanely dangerous rides pretty much however they liked, and with their adults watching in fear, and the entire place seemed like a very obvious death trap. The park soon became infamous for both the guests and the staff being intoxicated, while the staff were also undertrained and underage. So to cut a long story short, I would recommend watching it.
Would you?
It was
intense.
So it's a water park. It was this guy called...
What's it on?
It was on, well, it's no longer Sky One, Sky Showcase. Who knew? Okay. I did see something recently about there's no longer Sky One, it's called Sky Showcase. Okay. But it's about this guy, his name is Gene Mullivill. He's like a millionaire, like a businessman, I don't really know, like back in the, like friends with Donald Trump, that kind of crack. And he bought this. Yeah, exactly. He had like, you know, silent backing and stuff like that from other wealthy businessmen. And he bought this like massive, I don't know, like 300 acre site, like a massive piece of land in Vernon, which is near New Jersey. I think it's about 10 miles or 15 minutes or something from New Jersey city or whatever. And he built a water park essentially / theme park. Okay. So there was kind of like Waterland, Motorland, which was like go-karting and stuff. And there was another land, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a massive tent where everyone used to get absolutely lit. But like, you do forget, like, especially in this day and previously, like, it should have been like engineers are supposed to build these rides and test proof and everything. Like, none of that was done. He literally, like, people like witnesses were saying it's like he walked into a room and just went, I want to slide like this, and like wiggled his finger. Like there was a full loop in one of the water slides, like a fully enclosed water slides. Like at the end of the day, anyways, after the 10-12 years it opens, it had recorded 6 deaths.
Oh, I was expecting more.
It's a kids water park. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
it's supposed to have that's what like
I was expecting 6 a month.
No, like I mean hundreds of injuries every single week, and like quite like you've seen someone like burns from, like there was also like not bobsleigh, but you know when you sit on like a board and you go down like a side of a mountain. It was a very mountainous area as well.
Right.
Like 2 people I think drowned in the wave pool. Another guy came off one of these go-karting rides and like banged his head off a rock and died or whatever, and his actual family and mother was part of the documentary. How else did people die? Oh, somebody got electrocuted to death. So there was these like top grade like racing boats, like that they use actually in the fucking, you know, for proper Formula racing or whatever. Right. And
Formula racing boats.
Yes, like speedboats. Sorry, speedboats. Like proper like Monte Carlo speedboats. But they're like single person speedboats. And in the rivers, some obviously were man-made pools, but like there was a lot of rivers and like that because it was countryside. They had like these fans underwater to like make currents and like push on and make things go faster. But there was like a short circuit in one of them, and somebody fell out of their boat and was obviously very close to or touched the underwater fan and like electrocuted to death. Like wild. And this guy Gene was an absolute phony. Like people were asking like, how does he get insured? Like, how does he insure the water park? How's that? Like, he set up a fraudulent, phony insurance company in the Cayman Islands called like London and World Assurance Limited. Absolute baloney. Like, was absolutely like not legitimate at all. Like, he never paid out. He brought like if anyone took a court case, like the locals just realised it wasn't worth taking anything out because he would literally fight to the bone and exhaust them of all their cash, like just crazy. But yeah, if anyone has a spare hour and a half, it's called Class Action Park, and it was on Sky Showcase, and it was very good.
Right.
Well, it wasn't expected. There was a lot of like animation in it as well, because they obviously had to like,
yeah,
because they didn't have
footage.
They did have some live footage, but they didn't have like footage of like accidents,
right.
you know. So
Thank
they kind
God.
of, yeah. Although I kind of like that bit of gore as well.
Do you?
A little bit when it's real life, I'm like, holy shit, like. But yeah, I don't know where I seen it. I think I seen it on like Facebook or something. I was like, oh, that's on tonight. Ah, sure, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Class Action Park.
Sounds like a bit of me now. I'd
But
like
it was,
that.
like when I seen dangerous, thrilling, near death waterside, I was like, everyone's like that now.
I'd love that.
Like you'd go on it.
Yeah.
I won't even go on a fucking merry-go-round anymore.
No.
I'm awful fearful.
Well, you
in my old
definitely
age.
won't after watching that.
No.
But like the 80s was a different time, lads. You didn't even have seatbelts in your cars in the 80s.
Yeah,
Can you imagine
yeah.
sitting into your car and had two hands on a steering wheel without a seatbelt on?
It's a weird feeling.
You couldn't. You wouldn't.
Like you know, some people like might forget to put under. Like I could never.
I wouldn't be able to put my car into gear.
I'd feel too like loosey goosey.
Yeah, I'd feel like I didn't have any knickers on or something.
You never do, anyways.
No, never do.
Come here. I only have one other Bicky bit, so I might as well finish it off.
Oh, absolutely.
I was going to say we'll go back, but sure. You know me. Minimum effort, maximum result.
results.
I'm sure you've seen this anyways. But what do you make of our good pal Leo heading off to the UK to the festivals? Did you see it?
Like, no, come here.
I
Miserable Hooers absolutely baiting him out of it. I think he's dead right.
Did you not see this?
I've seen like a lot of articles been shared.
Isn't he dead right? Like, we're allowed to go to the UK and go to a festival if we want.
I know,
Don't
but
be busting his balls.
no,
because he's having.
it's a very, very.
Does he have the power to put them on though, lads? Does he? We only hear
Come here,
what
he's
the
the
media want us
Taoiseach.
to. Yeah, but we only hear what the media want us to hear.
No, he's the Taoiseach of Ireland. Like, you know what I mean? He's not. It's not against the law for him to go to.
No.
It's very probably distasteful when only a couple of months ago he said, because people were like, oh, the UK are doing this, UK are doing that.
Yeah.
It came out of his mouth that no, we should not be following what the UK are doing.
Right.
You know, there's a load of things.
See, I don't listen to any of that shite.
Yeah, see, come here. Everyone knows it's not against the law. He like, and the Taoiseach has said, you know, the Taoiseach is allowed private time, which, you know, no one's down that. It's a bit Irish. That's basically, like, no one was saying this needs to be taken care of. It's just a bit fucking Irish. Like, you know, the opposition party leader of the country, and like he's sitting can in front of him picking the note. Like, it's just so basically a photograph of Taoiseach Leo Varadkar.
But lads, can I just say it's a bit Irish because the Irish put up with it. People listen to every single thing. No, I'm not getting into conspiracy theories about like that.
You are.
No, but like we are fed what the media want us to hear via politicians, via social media. Like, if you don't want to put up with it, don't put up with it. Like, you know, don't vote them. Don't sit there and give out about it and make memes about it if you aren't going to do anything other than give out about it. Like, I just hate
a
when people
democracy. All people can do is vote.
Yeah.
You know?
But like, stop voting and then giving out.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think if you vote, you can give out. If you don't vote, you don't have a say.
But are they voting for these people and still giving out about them? Like, I feel like no matter what,
Come here, that's
people
politics.
just and like it's just human nature.
That's politics. That's government. Like, no government is ever going to do
What?
right by the people.
Yeah. No,
like,
that's what I mean.
Because
Like-
like you see how much love Miggledy Higgins get. Like, that's because he has like
He
little
does
to no
love-
power.
yeah.
And like that's what people love. But like if you
Yeah.
are in power and you aren't, like, that's essentially the job. That is like what it says in the tin. Like, they make the decisions. Like, they decide this, that, and the other. And they get horrendous slack or, you know, all that for it. But, you know, someone has to make the decisions.
Yeah.
And these people have to be voted in, and it's not a democracy unless people go out and vote, you know? So like that's literally the circle of life, essentially.
Yeah.
But he was pictured anyways attending a musical festival in the UK on the same, it was just a bit
The
ironic
same
as well.
weekend,
The same
yeah.
weekend Electrocution was scheduled to take place. The picture show Varadkar at the Mighty Hoopla. Never heard of it. Well, it seemed to be fairly big this weekend anyways.
Right.
A lot of people.
It's
I've seen
a
a lot-
festival.
Yeah, festival in London at Brockwell Park. So a lot of people, I'm trying to see what we're saying, interesting that Leo Varadkar has come to a festival in the UK today while failing to commit to a plan for the Irish entertainment industry. A disgruntled Twitter user penned while sharing the photo on Saturday. It was subsequently shared by many online, including event manager Buzz O'Neill Maxwell, who accused the Taoiseach of having zero shame. So a lot of obviously people in the entertainment industry.
Well, yeah,
because
it's a bit of a piss
he draws
take.
up the policies, he makes the decisions along with others. Like it's not just him. And yes, he's a young leader, I suppose, and he has a life and all that. So it is unfortunate for him, but like, you know, they've yet to give the entertainment industry clear guidelines.
Yeah. If I was
it's
in
just
the,
very
if I
distasteful.
was a part of, let's say, the entertainment industry, or even let's say electric picnic teams, like I would be probably a little bit like, oh, you wouldn't help us out, but you go over there and fund.
Like, but a lot, like they're saying as well, a spokesperson for the Taoiseach, and I think this is true, like festivals and concerts are permitted in Ireland from Monday, and they're saying the Taoiseach is one of the strongest supporters of the events industry and government. And like, I don't think that's dispute. I think he has come out and said like, oh no, like, and it's true, he can't get everything over the line on his own. He supported Electric Picnic going ahead and helped secure the reopening plan for concerts and other big events. So they're trying to like defend him or whatever like that. And I don't think like, there's no need for a defence or a bashing. It's just, like I said, it's a bit Irish, a bit like distasteful maybe, and a bit unfortunate that he got papped, especially after, it's more so like that you said a couple of months ago that because obviously people were like, oh, the UK are doing this, the UK are doing, and he said
was the
himself,
one that said,
there's no way in hell, like we should, not in so many words, but he basically said we shouldn't be following what the UK are doing, because like look at their situation or their pandemic, you know, separately, whatever. But yet he kind of went back on his words. I think that was the main issue.
But when are we going to realise that the government, like us all, are fallible humans? Like we listen to every single thing that comes out of their mouths.
Yeah.
But they make mistakes.
That's what, like, especially during like COVID and everything.
Yeah.
People
like
did live on their every last word.
And you're like,
and like
lads.
they give a date and they'd openly say, and sometimes now they dig themselves their own holes, because I'm like, why are they saying that? Like, why are they wording it like that? I'm like, they have like writers and such, like surely there's a better way they can word it. But like a lot of time they did say like, hopefully we'll reopen such and such a thing on such and such a date. And then when it comes around, they can't, and people lose the will to live. Now I can understand
businesses that were closed.
No, yeah, but different things affect different people or whatever. But like you said, like it's such
like they
uncertain.
are literally,
it's they don't have a crystal ball.
No, they're guessing in the wind as much as we're guessing in the
now
wind.
Now they have
like,
the stats and this, that, and the other.
Like we're all adults, lads, but are we? Like, you know, we're doing every day. Wake up. Who knows how the day is going to go? You're just going to enjoy it. Like,
oh
do you know what I
yeah,
mean? And these people are the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they might have this, like they're literally lads from down the road in Ireland.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to make mistakes. Going to make show of themselves. But like, why do you put your trust in them? That's your fault. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't expect him to go to a festival in England. You don't know him.
Yeah, you don't know his
you don't
ins
know
and outs,
his values, his vision. Like, I just don't believe that giving out about someone else having a good time is ever going to help you.
No,
so
it won't.
Let him enjoy himself. No one's stopping you from booking a flight over to England.
That's
right now.
true as well.
Like,
yeah.
you can go to England, you can go to Scotland, you can go to Dubai if you like.
Yeah.
You're the only one stopping yourself.
But you know, like for a long time.
But it is a piss take. That, you know.
No, I get, like, I book a flight, go somewhere else, but it's just like, let them happen. Open up everything in Ireland.
Yes. I'm all about that.
Like, if he's
Like,
saying, oh, we have to have a plan and this is the roadmap, but yet he's going across, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you said, if
just
you're
doesn't
giving out
surprise
about
me.
somebody going somewhere else, like, fair enough if everything is opened around you.
Yeah.
They're going mad because like some people maybe can't fly or some people don't fly, or you know, you wouldn't know. It's just like, open up everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Fuck COVID, lads.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
But
Go out, wash your hands.
Leo doesn't get a break though. He doesn't deserve one, though, to be fair, a lot of the time.
I don't. You see, some people hate him. I don't know anything about any of the
hate
politicians. Like I'm really not. Like I'm really ignorant to all the politics in the world. Like at all. Like
he's all mouty now that he's not in charge anymore. He was a lot more tight-lipped when he was Taoiseach. Do you know what I mean? He's all mouth
so. What's
and chat.
the difference now? I don't want this to turn into a fucking politicians podcast. But like, what's the difference between the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach?
So the Taoiseach is like the leader of the government.
Okay, and what's
he's
the Taoiseach?
He's the leader of the winning party of the government.
Yes.
Taoiseach is the leader of the opposition party.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So like they're not like Micheál and Leo
Leo aren't
Varadkar are
friends.
like United and City. You know?
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Now obviously now they have to work
So
together.
who used to be Taoiseach when Leo was?
So Taoiseach was Micheál.
Oh,
Now
they
that's
just switched
that was
roles.
just a coincidence that
The both parties swapped.
yeah. Like beforehand, like there was time. You remember when Bertie Ahern was Taoiseach? Like we'd Joan Burton. I don't know if that was but like Joan Burton has been Taoiseach. So like, you know, it's not like that. The parties just go like that. There's other parties that like Labour was opposition party for many, many years as well. Like, come here, how boring.
How fucking boring. Like, I hope Leo had a good time. I hope he got litty to the titty. And, you know, it's all love, lads. It's all
Anyways,
love.
any Ev's events?
Well, Ev's events, not really.
Not really. You
No.
have a Bible there written in front of you.
No, I don't really have loads of events. There was no events, though. Nothing really happening, per se.
Do you want to change Ev's events to something else? Like Ev's... whatever. Oh, Ev's...
Amazing
No,
events? No, same again. No, we'll just stick with Ev's events.
Okay. It don't have to be events. I mean, like,
no.
Ev's bits.
Ev's bits. Well, currently, lads, I don't know if you've ever watched it yourself. Married at First Sight UK has started. I know you watched the Australian one.
No, I'm
before.
trying to think, did we talk about this last week?
No, did we?
No, I do get confused what we have talked about in private and what
No.
we've talked about in public.
Yeah, I don't know.
UK has started.
UK has started. So it's on. I don't ever catch it on live TV. I just have the app, the All 4 app, I think it's called, or More 4. But gas so far.
Really?
Like I don't usually watch telly because I just don't have the time to be sitting down. I don't have the attention span. Like I'd rather read a book sometimes,
Yeah.
or else I'm just out walking. But Married at First Sight is one thing that I watch,
You will sit
and
down
I'm
and
like,
watch.
oh my god, I need to put on the next one. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
car crash TV. Like, do you know what I mean? It's
I need to series link
mindless
it.
blur. You need to, you need to get into it. And for anyone who hasn't watched the Married at First Sight Australia, like they
Last year's one.
Last year's one, like I'll just give you an insight to, like, you notice. So these are Married at First Sight, right? Two strangers sign up to this reality TV show. Now, strangers to sign up to a reality TV show to get married to someone that you've never met. You don't know what they look like. You don't know what height they are. You don't know if they have kids. You don't know what job they work at. Like, it's completely mental. Like, you'd want to be a little bit tapped to go into
Yeah,
it.
it is a bit
and that,
mad.
my friends, is exactly what these people are. They're a bit tapped. Like,
Right,
do you know,
okay,
like
yeah.
there's a want in them.
Like, some of them are only in their early 30s.
Some of them are in their 20s. There was a guy from England
Are they
yesterday.
paid?
No, they're not paid.
Are we sure?
But are they going to have a, like Love Island, are they going to launch a career afterwards? Probably.
Yeah.
Like Married at First Sight is like kind of like the new Love Island, I feel.
And is it like an experience? Because,
It's intense.
just to clarify, they do get married, they have the wedding day, but at the end of the experiment, they get to decide whether they want to null it.
Like, it's actually not a
So, like,
real, like, they
grand.
specify what it actually is, but it's not,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a partnership, like a
Civil
civil
par-
partnership.
That can
but
be
it's not
annulled.
actually, yeah, it's
It
not
can be
even a
annulled very
legit
easily. Yeah,
civil
yeah.
partnership.
it would have no further implications if you wanted to put an end to it at the end of the experiment. Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be deemed divorced. Like, the church wouldn't shun you.
And that's all that matters, really.
That's all that matters. Jesus Christ up above. But yeah, the two
This is a Catholic
strangers,
podcast.
two strangers decide that they're going to embark on this experiment.
Yeah.
And supposedly these people put them together as like
Compatibility, kind of.
because of their compatibility. Like, they put their trust in the experts. Like, when they're doing their vows, they're like, I've embarked on this adventure because I trust the experts.
It's like, it's like Cupid on steroids.
It's like everyone trusting science at the minute.
Yeah,
like, these
yeah.
are trusting the experts. So
Matchmaking, fucking...
matchmakers. Yeah. So they go off what people's values are, what their beliefs are, like what their, like, whether they want, what their aspirations are.
Yeah,
But like, some of them, like, there was a couple yesterday. This is what you were saying, early 30s. There was a couple yesterday. The guy was 26, right? 26 years of age, and he was like a young lad into football, like, you know, I think he went to college. I'm not sure what he did. The young girl then, the girl was 34, and she had specified she wouldn't date a man younger than 28. She doesn't mind a younger man, but wouldn't date a guy younger than 28. He's 26. She's after marrying him. And like, there's a clear difference in maturity.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you can see
8
it.
years.
But yeah, it's just gas. Like, I really enjoy how much the experts fuck it up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's car crash TV. But
Is this the
highly
first
recommend.
year of the UK?
This is the first year of the UK.
Okay.
So the Australians have done it. I'd highly recommend the Australians one.
That wasn't the
Like,
first year of the Australians. It's been on a few times.
Oh,
hasn't it?
there's 5 or 6 series of
How many
the
have you
Australians.
watched?
3. I've watched 3.
Have you actually? Yeah.
Yeah. It only gets good after series 3, I think.
Yeah, I
Or
watched
maybe
snippets of last season's one.
no.
Yeah.
The American one isn't supposed to be great. Americans are hard to listen to.
They are.
No.
I love, I've said this to you before, like Australian reality TV. Now, I only know it from... Yeah, like, so you have obviously Married with First Sights, but the cookery, like MasterChef Australia, and I would never, like, watch the English or the, I don't think of course there's the American version, but like My Kitchen Rules Australia and
MasterChef, unreal.
But they're not cooking. They're literally like, it's reality TV. It's not just the cooking.
No.
Now, like a lot of it, like in MasterChef, 85% of it is cooking. In My Kitchen Rules, it's like 60-40.
Really?
Like there
Dramas.
is drama, like in front of that country's style sink, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Australians.
Oh, Australians do good
they're
TV.
They're just like gas or kind of nationality.
Yeah.
Maybe than the.
They're a bit wild and out.
Yeah.
But not as patronising as Americans.
They're like.
No offence, Americans. To all our
What's it not?
Americans. Yeah, hard to listen to at the best times.
That's like, that's doing well.
That's doing well.
Anyways, you started watching that.
Started watching that, obsessed with it. Also, I know you touched on something that you were like, what did you touch on? Did you were going to have a full synopsis of? Oh yeah, we said the OnlyFans
Yes,
thing. You're going to have full synopsis next week. But have you ever heard of Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Like Takeshi's Castle.
Tekashi some fine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a rapper.
You mentioned him to me the other day, but I wasn't paying
I
attention.
asked you, did you know him? And you were like, ah. But anyway, he's a very controversial rapper who's only after emerging maybe in the last 5 years, if not less.
5 years? I never even heard of the chap.
Never even heard of the chap.
Never heard of him.
But you'd probably know a few of his jams. Like he's had a song or two with Nicki
So
Minaj.
I probably do, because you know me, I know music.
But he's hugely controversial, and I'm in the middle of listening to a 6-part documentary about his
podcast, is it?
Yeah,
Listen, yeah.
his rise to fame. But it is intense. I'm talking gang violence. I'm talking marketing, like extravaganza. And I'm going to have a full synopsis on it next week. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Look him up.
Yeah, okay, I'm interested.
Yeah. Oh,
is
no,
he
you
American?
would love. He's American. Yeah. He's from New York.
Right, I never heard of him.
I think he's from New York. His family, yeah, he has Mexican.
Grew up in America though.
But he grew up in America, yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh,
his name is actually
Tekashi.
Daniel Hernandez.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And he joined the Bloods.
I'm Crips.
Like, you're not Crips.
I mean, I don't even know what that means.
You get shot down.
No, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. All I know is like Bloods and Clips.
Yeah, but don't be saying that. Jesus Christ.
I don't
but
know
anyway, yeah,
Can you not say? Like, are they? They're the two gangs in America, are they?
Yeah, Crips and Bloods. Yeah,
Crips and Bloods, and
so like the Crips are blue.
Yeah,
the Bloods are red.
But then what is Compton, straight out Compton? They're not Crips and Bloods. They're West Side, East Side, or something, are they?
They're probably Crips and Bloods as well.
Are they? I need to up my game on my American gang knowledge.
Honest to God,
is it wild now?
Oh, it's amazing.
I see. I've never watched. I know people that are really into watching documentaries or films that are like based upon gang violence and gang, life or whatever. I just don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I need to look up on it a bit more as well, but it is very fascinating.
Yeah.
Highly fascinating. But anyway, that's on my event.
I'm usually reading up on government policies when that's on.
Honest to God, you're fucking talking about the Tarnished 6ix9ine.
And you're all Crips and Bloods.
Yeah, you're like Tarnished 6ix9ine. And I'm on Tekashi. Takeshi's Castle. T-Shot 46. So a few hypotheticals, right?
Now, before we get into this, I want to let you know I'm going to get into this.
No, and I was going to tell you to get into this.
Yeah, I love getting into it, but you're normally like, oh, here, are we actually getting into this?
No, we're getting into it.
I love like giving my everything.
How long do we have, Mr.
We've all night.
Produce?
We've all
night.
No,
we don't have all night.
I know we don't. What
are we?
He can't see.
Holy good Jesus. So, hypotheticals.
Yeah.
We go on a mad night out, right? Close your eyes.
Okay, my eyes are closed, guys.
Right, go on a mad night out. We start the night, a few bottles of Sol.
That's me.
Right, we tip it on. We're going vodka, Red Bull, double vodka, double Red Bull. I know. We're going to hit the porn star. We're going to hit the porn star martinis, right?
Yes.
And next thing you know, I slip a hallucinogenic into your drink.
Yes.
Right?
Give me more.
We're on the acid trips. And we have the best night, like the best. And we've had these nights, right? So like you can really feel them.
Crying, laughing.
Are you getting goosebumps thinking about it, right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
So we wake up the next day in a hotel room and the place is wrecked. We brought a few people back and there's a dead body.
Oh my God.
So what do you do? What's the first thing you do?
Okay, and
now bear in mind there's other people there.
Oh shit.
So
okay,
like
it's
I'm
me and
there, me, you, a few friends and some people that we kind of know, kind of don't know, but we brought back.
But everyone's kind of waking up and is awake.
You're the first one awake though.
I'm the first one awake.
Yeah.
Leave.
Oh
No, that's
It's
so
all
super.
coming out
No,
now.
that's very suspicious, isn't it? No, let's think about this logically. I have a few questions.
Okay.
Just one or two questions.
Yeah.
I won't. No, I will get into it. So, there's a few of us there. There's 6 or 7 of us there. We're like good friends with a few of them, but there's a few floors.
Yeah.
It's a flauta. What, like, the body's just lying there.
blood everywhere.
Like you, fuck.
Like throat is slit.
Like obviously, you wake up everyone.
One of them Cheshire smiles a lot.
Shit. It's like the flight attendant. Did you watch The Flight Attendant?
No.
Because they're actually, Kaylee Cuoco, who actually, just some entertainment news that I missed in Bicky's Bits, has recently split from Tan Cook, her husband of 3 years.
I think you told us that last week.
Yeah, no, that's big news to me because I watched The Flight Attendant.
Oh, I
was a
don't.
big fan, and this happened. Except she woke up in the room. Now this is obviously a sitcom, so it's not real life.
Oh, but this is real life.
Yeah, I know. She woke up after being with a fella, and it was just her. They were wilding out, like they were locked. She was after getting off a flight, whatever. And she woke up and like that, he had the fucking
Cheshire smile.
Oh, sorry, it was his throat, dead as a dodo, nothing around. Like she was literally, and she fled. Basically, that's what the whole. So season 2 is coming out shortly, so can't wait. Loved it. Watch it. It's very good. It's on Sky Atlantic, I think.
Never gonna watch it, but thanks.
But like, if I'm being realistic, it's
Yeah.
a hypothetical situation, but
Yeah.
if you're talking about a hypothetical situation, it's what you would do if it was a real situation. I wake up first. I wake everyone else up because obviously you're there, so I know you. There's obviously a couple of more people that I know really well, and then there's obviously some
Can
friends
you
of
imagine
friends.
making me up? I'd be like lifted the dead body up like a puppet. I'd be like,
Hey, somebody had a bloody good night. If I'm being honest, depends how hungover. I know, like that'd sober me up right away. I'd wake everyone up, and I don't care what anyone else wanted to do. Oh shit! I was on hallucinogenics last night. So like I actually don't know, like it could have been me. I was going to say the first thing I would do, I'd ring the guards. Like I would ring the guards. I wouldn't touch anything, move anything. I'd ring the guards and I'd be completely honest. But
what would you be honest about? The fact that you murdered them?
no, but do we know who did it?
Do we? Maybe we do. Maybe we did it together.
No.
Maybe we have to go to jail together. You're going to be in a cell with me for years.
No, please. I'd rather be the fucking dead body. But I forgot that we were on hallucinogenics and that could have been us.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to the flight attendant. She was so drunk, she completely blacked out, and there's no sign of forced entry.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What the fuck?" You still like, what else do you do? You can't. There's too many people to flee. Like, I wouldn't even trust you. Never mind people I know.
There was a girl here, she's gone.
No,
There was a girl here, but she looked pretty
and you're in a
dodgy.
hotel room again. Going back to this program, like there's cameras everywhere. They know
do you know
people.
what's worse? Do you know what's worse?
No, ring the guards straight away.
We don't know who the man is dead. It's a man.
Fuck. I wouldn't touch. If I'm being honest, I would not touch a thing. I would ring the guards. What would you do? Realistically, now you wouldn't play him like a puppet. You'd be all putting his hand up his bum, and be like, "Hello,
Look at me, Daddy. I'm a sailor. I'd have it. Like you just have to make the most of these. That's never going to happen again. You just got to enjoy it. I know. Do you know what I do?
What?
Just fucking crack open another stall and go for it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Do you know what?
Put a disco ball in his mouth.
I'm very good at team meetings. I'd call a team meeting.
Yeah, no, yeah, like everyone wake up, everyone gather
in.
around.
So
and we'd all like
he's
sit cross-legged on the double bed and be like,
yeah,
"Hi."
right? No, I'd have a team briefing. I'd talk us through. We had a great night. Let's not ruin it. Let's not bring ourselves down. Let's leave altogether. Let's never talk about it again.
No, I wouldn't
Out
do
you
it.
get.
Like, I don't have that trust
One
in
for
people.
all and all for one.
I don't have that. Ryan Hook. Woo! I don't have that trust in so people.
You know what I have trust
like if
in,
we
though?
said,
Like I've been on wild nights out with you.
what are you going to say?
No, well, listen. I have trust that I'm too much of a good time gal to murder someone on a night out. But I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about you.
the opposite.
I'd say if Amy Donnelly wasn't with us a few times, you would have murdered me.
No. It would have been the opposite way around.
Murderer.
I didn't kill him.
Precious. You did kill him.
No, I didn't.
I think it was you.
No, for being honest, like, yeah, you call it, but you couldn't leave. You couldn't be that trustworthy of so people. Like, if it was just me and you that woke up and we decided together.
But there's a plot twist.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not able.
I'm a millionaire, so I can pay these people to show up.
No, I couldn't live with myself. I'd need to know. Like, I know, again, if it was reality, I know I do not have it in me to kill somebody.
Murderer.
No!
What did you find out it was Emily?
What did you find it was me?
Vice versa.
Okay.
Oh. Well, she couldn't live with herself, so
No.
I couldn't allow her to live with herself, so I'd tell the feds.
No, okay, if it was you and we found out, say there was footage, say there was a camera in the corner of the room, we found the fucking...
Say we
and
were
you-
that wild, we set up a camera and did some crazy
Say
shit.
you did
We
it and I found
purged.
out, I know we're lifelong friends, I know we've had a great ride, but no, honestly, this is the truth. Like, a crime is a crime.
Right.
You know?
Don't do the
And I
crime if
wouldn't
you want
want
to
to
do the
see
crime.
you perish in jail, but like, if you killed a man, I couldn't be friends with that.
You could.
I couldn't.
Well, live on air, I'm going to tell you now.
What if I killed a cat?
I wouldn't give a shite. Like,
Would you not?
once it's not my cat.
All right, okay.
Murder what you like.
No, I could.
No, don't murder what you like, but don't murder my cats.
That's wild. That gets the juices flowing now.
That gets the juice
No,
flowing.
I really start really well. You were like, we're on night out, a few stalls.
Yeah.
I stepped you hallucinogenic. I was like, oh!
yeah, porn star martini.
Do you have any more?
I don't have it. Like, no, I've more of those for next week.
Okay.
They take a little bit of time, you know.
I like getting into it, you see.
Yeah, but I've one last thing to finish on now,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna.
Did you know?
It's a would you rather-ish, right?
Okay.
And I just want to say a disclaimer.
Right.
This didn't come from my head. I didn't make it up. It was on TikTok. It came on my For You page, and you can't judge me for it.
Okay.
Okay, it's nasty.
It's nasty. Do I
It's
want to hear it? Is it nasty
nasty.
towards me?
No, it's just nasty because you have to put yourself in the scenario.
Right.
This shit nasty, right?
I don't know. Can we just cut off here? I don't know if I want to hear it.
You have a willy, right?
I have a willy, right? Okay.
Right.
I'm playing with my
Big
willy.
throbbing willy.
Right, okay.
Yeah. It's it can be a strap on or it can be your actual willy, like whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
And you're 1 inch into your ma.
Stop! No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to know.
Wait. You probably want the strap on now, not the real willy, do you?
Stop!
No, listen.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't
No,
care
listen.
what else happens.
No, I told you to be open-minded, right? So you're 1 inch into your ma, right? And your dad's 1 inch into you.
No, guys.
Which way are you moving?
Guys.
Are you pushing or pulling?
I'm gonna start gagging. This was episode 13. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry for anyone that reached the fucking end of the podcast. I'm gonna go, if this continues, I'm going solo.
No.
Like, I'm going solo if this continues. This is absolutely outrageous behaviour.
Saying is you're going back and forth.
Stop! Okay, guys, night. Thanks for listening. Mic drop. I'm out.
No, I love the way you were like, yes, so I have a willy.
Go back and forth.
Yeah. No, that actually came up on my TikTok the other day, though.